Everyone has a passion in life, and mine is horse racing. Horse racing, or some refer to it as the sport of kings. Me as a fan and someone who has a passion for horse racing doesn't see it that way. I was raised by my grandparents. My grandfather was a racehorse trainer. So with that being said, most of my childhood memories were based around horses. My good childhood memory, everything. I would get off the bus from school, see horses. Wake up the next morning, go to school, see horses. I have a lot of great memories around horses. Still to this day. I mean, if I could show y'all, I have racehorse pictures right there. You know what I mean? It's just a part of my life. It's gonna be a part of my life to the day I die. That's just how it is. Um, but yeah, most of my childhood memories are built around horse racing. My grandfather, he would train maybe 3 to 4 horses at a time max. But and when they would retire, we would keep them because or there were times where people, friends of my grandfather would want a horse, and we're like, hey, these people will give this horse a nice home. Let's give them the horse, give the horse a nice home, because they're not done racing. And I don't want to say that they no longer have a use to us, but they're just sitting there, let somebody use them and give the horse a happier life than just sitting in a pasture, you know what I'm saying? Like, let the horse go have a different experience, you know what I mean? But a lot of racehorses are under trainers that have to deal with 100 to 200 horses. And, there's no way possible some of these trainers can find a home for these horses. You know what I'm saying? They end up where they may be after they're done racing. Worst case scenario, that might be a slaughterhouse, And I don't know about y'all. I don't want to eat a horse. I don't know. But, yeah. So, yeah. If you are looking to adopt a racehorse, I'm going to give you a site that you could do that on. It's called the Retired Racehorse Program. It's certified by the Jockey Club, and the Jockey Club is the database which all racehorses are certified. So whatever you're getting is certified. You'll get the papers like, hey, this is. It's like when you get a dog, you get the shots and the papers and all that. Like, you get everything you need to go with it. Yeah, I've had a friend adopt a race. I've talked one of them into adopting a racehorse through the Retired Racehorse Program. So I 100%, go for it. If you don't know anything about racehorses, I recommend you research the breed and research thoroughbreds specifically, because that's what you would be adopting through the Retired Racehorse Program. So I recommend you do that. Research the breed. Thoroughbreds aren't what you would envision automatically when you think of a horse. They're long, lanky. Imagine a long distance runner, like a long distance track runner in a horse farm. That's basically how I can put it for you. If that's not your cup of tea, then don't go for it. Hey, by all means, don't go for it. Do what you want to do. But I would say research the breed first so you know what you're getting yourself into. Secondly, racehorses are very disciplined. They do what they're told. That's how they were trained since they were 6 months old. It's, hey, they get taken away from their moms at 6 months. And it's, you listen to your handler, and they're very disciplined. So you wouldn't have any temperament problems adopting a racehorse or anything like that. So that's nothing to worry about. Also, they're very easy to retrain. Very easy to retrain, and that's the most important part. Very easy to retrain because they already know what a saddle, a bridle, and someone on their back is. That's what their life's been, their entire life. They easy to retrain. They're already in shape. You know what I mean? They've been running their whole life, so they're in shape. They're gonna live a long time as long as they're taken care of. Well, most racehorses retire at the age of 6 and might live till 25 to 30 years old. So if you get that horse at the age of 6, look at that, how long you had that horse. They live longer than a dog. That's all I'm going to say. But, yeah, they're super easy to retrain, whether you want to just look at them, in the field next to your house. You could do that. The horse would be happy doing that. Or you could retrain them to be a barrel racing horse, a jumping horse. I don't know what it's called, equestrian, whatever. or a polo, whatever you choose to do, that's humane and you want to do with that horse, go for it. And yeah, I was just here to persuade y'all as to why y'all should adopt a retired racehorse.